What do you want, Jeremiah?
Sir Jeremiah here.
So what do I call you?
I don't know. Call me...
These videos are not for children. If you are a children, then piss off.
Hey there, I'm Infuso, and if you're only just now joining me on the final part of this 3-part series, I'd highly suggest first checking out my videos Gotham had the best Joker, and Gotham had the worst Joker, in that order. Don't worry, we'll all wait. Take your time, we'll all be here when you get back. Don't worry about it, go ahead. Alright, great, now that that fucking guy is gone, let's pick back up where we left off. One of the many complaints I get on those videos is that I'm clearly wrong. Because Gotham didn't really have the Joker. They didn't have the rights to use that character. Which is why Cameron Monaghan never had green hair and never went by the Joker name.
You're not very wrong.
And you're half right.
Half.
While the show did at first not have the rights to the character, and basically had to jump through hoops and be put through the ringer to convince Warner Brothers that they weren't using the character that they were explicitly told not to use, all while also trying to reassure fans of the series that he was in fact the character that they said he wasn't.
Naughty, naughty.
Of course that wasn't the plan when casting Cameron the first time around, but his performance demanded attention.
I want to be the star of the show!
When all was said and done, they did manage to secure the rights to the character for the show's final season. Sort of. Somewhat. Kinda. A deal was made that basically said, yeah, sure, I guess you can make him the Joker, since you basically already made him the Joker anyway, but, you know, just don't call him the Joker, because that'll make everybody happy. That'll put a smile on everybody's face. I'm sure nobody's gonna be upset with that turn of events. So to everyone trying to convince me that neither Jerome nor Jeremiah was the Joker, and that they were just some sort of unrelated prelude to that character, need I remind you that Jeremiah literally went through the most famous and accepted Joker origin? The dude fell into a vat of chemicals. I mean, I think it's pretty clear that he was meant to be Gotham's Joker. Plus, Cameron pretty much outright confirmed it, stating that the show is now given certain liberties with this character. So yes, guys, this is Gotham's Joker. Whether you like it, whether you don't, that's what it is. Now, in my last video, I was a bit critical of the show's secondary incarnation of the Clown Prince of Crime, and I still stand by all of that. But to be fair, the show did at least up the ante in its final season. Jeremiah did see a further evolution that I will admit comes a lot closer to the Joker of comic book lore than he had been in the previous season. Not as close as Jerome, of course, but still definitely an improvement. The character would also see a secondary transformation, officially becoming the series' non-official Joker. This is not confusing to talk about at all, and I'm sure everybody in the comments section is going to come to one conclusive opinion of this whole ordeal. Now, it's been stated before that the Jeremiah variation of the character took a lot of inspiration from the Dark Knight Returns Joker. So be that the case, it's perfectly fitting that following his accident and Bruce's exit from Gotham City, that just like that version of the Joker, Jeremiah falls into a catatonic state. Or so it seems. Now, I know that this version of the character, much like his previous incarnations, is very divisive. But personally, I actually really dig it. The chemicals have burned and discolored his face, making him look much more sinister. Whatever humanity could be seen on him before is now completely removed. And that perfectly reflects the character itself. This really helps highlight that this is no longer the character or characters that we once knew. The physical state of Jeremiah now reflects the mental and emotional states of the character. But I will say, and I may sound a little bit hypocritical here considering that I am a bald, bearded bastard myself, but I guess I could have gone without the bald Joker. Though there were at least some strands of green hair up there, just so the audience could be let in on the fact that this is in fact the Joker. Though apparently my comment section didn't get that memo. In all seriousness, a big part of me genuinely likes the look of this character. And in terms of acting, I enjoy this performance a lot, because it to me feels like the perfect amalgamation of both Jerome and Jeremiah. Jerome-Amaya, if you will.
There was another me too. Oh, so hard holding on to us Rios. It's enough to drive you mad.
I really appreciate this version of the Joker. And the fact that he still only hinted at his name, and he only just started to don the clown-like appearance, I think it's more than safe to say Gotham.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
So say what you will about this incarnation of the character, and you certainly have said a lot, but that was Gotham's Joker. But before we go, I have clearly stated my own opinion on which version of the character I personally preferred. And I asked all of you to do the same. And Jerome, once again, won by a landslide victory. But then I thought, hey, what do you people know? I mean, you guys are just a bunch of degenerates. And then I thought further, and I thought, hey, what the hell do I know? I'm just some asshole on the internet. So I'm pretty socially distanced from the content myself. And I can understand if some people think that I'm just too far away from this project to give an informed opinion. And that's why I figured, what better way to bring a close to this series than by asking some of the people who are a little bit closer to this project on which Joker they preferred. So without further ado, I give you some of the cast of Gotham giving their informed opinions on the Jerome versus Jeremiah debate. Hope you enjoy.
Hi V, it's Ben. Thank you for the question. And it's a really interesting one. And, one I honestly kind of struggled with. Because, Jeremiah and Jerome are both played by Cameron Monaghan. And I will admit, though, that the first time that I saw both of them in the same room together, I maybe thought they were different actors, just for a split second, but, which is honestly amazing. And honestly, Cameron Monaghan is insane. So, anyways, to get back on topic, I think I'd probably have to say that I'm a little more partial to Jeremiah, because, with Jerome, when you first see him, he kind of, starts off crazy, but with Jeremiah, you kind of see that, that process, that arc, as he gets more and more insane, and I just think that's really interesting and a super fun watch. And again, to sing Cameron's praises a bit more, he does it a ton of justice. So honestly, yeah, I'd probably have to go with Jeremiah.
What's up, V? How you doing? V Infuso. What a cool name you've got. You sound like a Bond villain or something. It's your old buddy Drew, a.k.a. Butch, a.k.a. Grundy, a.k.a. other things, but I know you're a Gotham guy, so that's all you care about. How you doing? Sending you a bunch of love and health and happiness your way. Hope you and yours are staying healthy in this crazy pandemic we're living through. Appreciate you reaching out, and I know you asked me a question, who do I like better as Joker in Gotham, Jerome or Jeremiah? And it's a tough question, because I think Cameron did a great job on both, and I think they wrote them both incredibly well. But I'm old school guy, Butch is always old school, so I'm gonna go with Jerome. So that's my final answer, although it's pretty close. Anyway, all my best to you and your family, and thanks for watching. I love so much that people can still watch on Netflix and that it's still out there in the world and making people happy. So be well, V. Take good care. Till the next time. Bye-bye.
What's up, V Infuso? It's David Mazouz, Bruce Wayne from Gotham. I think some memorabilia around my room should prove that, in case you didn't believe me. We have this awesome painting, I guess. That's painting, drawing, you can call it what you want. Boom, little Batman there. That lamp is, fun fact, from Wayne Manor. That's also from Wayne Manor. These jellyfish, these weird jellyfish things are from Wayne Manor. Ignored the weird lint roller that was also on my nightstand. And of course, we have a collection of Batman. So, now that I've successfully proved to you that I am Bruce Wayne, I'd like to give my authoritative opinion on the question of Jerome versus Jeremiah. A classic question, if I do say so myself. Listen, to be completely honest, V, I'm in the Jeremiah, I'm sorry, I misspoke. I'm in the Jerome camp. I am fully in the Jerome camp. You might have been expecting some kind of politically pleasing answer where I say, they both have things that are great and they both, have qualities that each will, make themselves apparent in the fully realized version of the Joker. But to be completely honest, while that is true, I just prefer the Jerome version of the Joker. And what's cool, now looking back on the Jerome-Jeremiah kind of thing that we did on Gotham, is with the new information With the new information now that we have from the Batman universe, from the Batman canon, that there are actually 3 Jokers, it's pretty cool to see that there have been multiple Joker prototypes in the past as well. I don't know how into the comics you are, but there are 3 Jokers now. There's not just one Joker, but there's 3 Jokers, all pretending to be the same one guy. And, very similar concept to the Jerome Jeremiah thing. And so it's cool to track back how instead of looking at the Jerome and Jeremiah kind of characteristics and qualities as all contributing to one eventual incarnation of the Joker, but all actually being one incarnation of the Joker that everyone thinks is one incarnation of the Joker, but is really in reality 3 separate Jokers. Just something to think about. Anyway, hope that answers your question. That's where I stand. Have a great day.
I want to say thank you so much to Ben, Drew, and David for answering my questions honestly in those cameos, and I highly recommend checking them all out and ordering a cameo from them yourselves on Cameo.com. And just don't forget to let them know who sent you. With that being said, I'm V Infuso, and I thank y'all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.
I am vengeance. I am the night, and that was V Infuso. Just remember, if you're not tuning in, then you're missing out. Catch him next time. Same bat time. Same bat channel.